Please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
Absolutely. I mean, you were on the network, I think, on the 4th of June.
Yeah.
I mean, you at that point found mid-caps, small-caps attractive. You said, well, I have, for the first time in many months, more ideas, right?
Yeah. And things have become a lot more attractive, or a lot
cheaper,
more,
right?
A lot more cheaper.
So you're finding, I mean, you're still going to work, looking at those ideas, looking at your thesis.
Absolutely. You know, we run a small cap strategy. We received a lot of inflow in December. We didn't deploy anything in January because we found it difficult to buy things at those levels. In February, towards the end, we were buying. In March, we were buying. In May, we were buying. And this month, we were buying. So we've been actually selectively picking up the names we like.
And that's the only way to do it. I mean, nobody rings the bell at the bottom, right? I mean,
yeah, I mean, you have to just look at a longer term, you know, have confidence in the business prospects of the individual companies that you're looking at, and stay the course. I mean, that's the only thing you can do.
So, Ashwini, the question is, what would you be buying? In the sense, the dichotomy is whether you just stick to tried and tested ideas, whether it's tried and tested private sector, retail-facing banks, whether it's consumption.
Right.
A lot of these stocks are already at their historic peaks. Whether one should just wait for a correction and simply, without using too much of brain power, try and just dip in over there, or is there merit in looking at even contrarian ideas? I mean, those who went contra on pharma and kind of stayed the course, endured the pain, ultimately have really enjoyed themselves, at least in the month of June.
So I don't know if you'll recall, a year ago I was on the same show with Lata, and I was talking about IT services. And back in the day, you know, 52 weeks ago, nobody really liked IT stocks. And if you look at the returns that these stocks have given you, they're spectacular, right? I mean, and Infosys is up like 45–50% from there. Smaller stocks are all up 100% plus from there. So I think the way to invest is to actually look for value and look where nobody else is looking. So I still think that industrial banks are very attractive from a 12–18-month time horizon. So I don't know what's going to happen next week, next month. I can't say. But, you know, are these banks well capitalized? Is the NPL problem broadly known, broadly sequestered? I think so. I mean, you still have 1 or 2 quarters of pain. Obviously, the NCLT resolution process is a little bit slower than what we had hoped for, but it's moving ahead. So our sense is that you have to buy stocks where nobody else is looking. So pharma is, for example, you mentioned that, you know, there has been a reward for people who were investing in it a year ago or 6 months ago. IT, again, a year ago you invested, you made a lot of money. I think you have to look a year ahead, 2 years ahead. There are selective mid caps, there are selective small caps. There are large caps like industrial banks, for instance, where I think...
and small caps, what pockets, Ashwini?
There are a whole bunch. It's a very diverse space.